Alright guys, this is Primeflex and I'm back with another massive profitable strategy for you guys. Alright. So this strategy, I'll just get straight into the bone of or the meat of the conversation. Alright. So this is going to be a scalping strategy that is over 85% profit. Alright. Over 85% profitable. Alright. When I say win rate, it is over 85%. All right, so this is how it works. We are going to be using three indicators. We are going to be using the 200 exponential moving average. We are going to be using the Bollinger Band, and we are going to be using the Ichimoku. All right, the 200 exponential moving average is going to serve as our trend filter. Then we are going to be using the Bollinger Band to as our entry indicator. Then also going to be using the Ichimoku as a take profit indicator. All right, so basically, if you've watched my last video, you'll see me using the Ichimoku or whatever it's called as a take profit indicator. All right, and in this video I'll be doing the same thing because I think it is really an interesting indicator to use as a take profit rather than as an entry signal. All right, so let's get to using it. The first thing we want is we want the market to be below the exponential moving average. All right, so this is an example of the market being below the exponential moving average. The candles are below and they're spiking below and they're going down. All right, it shows us a downtrend. Even if it is a weak downtrend, it still shows us a downtrend that could be in our favor. All right, then we need the market to spike above the Bollinger Band. Now, when we say the market spiking above the Bollinger Band, we don't just need only the wick of the market to spike above the Bollinger Band. We need the body of the spike to close above the upper Bollinger Band. All right, not just the wick. We need the body of the spike to close above the upper Bollinger Band, and all this is happening while the candles are below the exponential moving average. All right, so once we see that the spike crosses or spikes above the upper Bollinger Band, the next thing we want to see is we want to see a red candle close below the upper Bollinger Band. All right, so we want to see a breakout and a break in for us to take a trade. All right, we want to see the breakout, then the break in, and then we take the trade downwards. All right, so we want to see this breakout, this breaking, and then we take the trade. All right, so you can see right here. In this case, we have the spike break above the upper Bollinger Band. Then we have the red candle close below the upper Bollinger Band, and that is going to be our entry signal. So after the red candle, we are going to be taking our entry at the next red candle. All right, we are going to be taking our entry at the next red candle, and then once we take our entry at this point, let me switch this off, or let me use the line. Once we take our entry at the open of the second candle, which is this candle right here, we are going to be taking our profit once the candle is very close or it touches the Ichimoku indicator. All right, that is going to be our take profit level. Once the candle is close to the Ichimoku or it has touched the Ichimoku, then we are going to be what? We are going to be closing the trade. All right, so we'll have entered right here at 12062, and then our take profit would have been, once we see the indicator touching before the candle even closes, once we notice that the Ichimoku has touched the indicator, we can just close immediately or wait for the close and close around 12059. All right, so that is an example of a trade. Let me show you another one. All right, so you can see here. Now I'm going to break down this trade for you. The first thing is the market is in a downtrend, all right, as I've shown you before, but this time you see the spike. The spike breaks above the Bollinger Band. It creates a wick on the 200 moving average, but it doesn't create a wick on the spike on the Bollinger Band. Now that is an entry signal for us. Do you know why? The reason is because the wick at the 200 exponential moving average is showing a rejection, but we have a full breakout, which is not a fake breakout. We have a full breakout at the upper Bollinger Band. So that is a very great confirmation for us. Then we're just going to wait for the breaking, which this red candle right here confirms for us. So once we see the breaking, we are just going to enter our trade. We're going to enter our trade at this point, at the open of this candle right here, this one right here, at the open of this candle at 12072, and then we're just going to take the trade till when the candle crosses the Ichimoku. Once we see the candle cross the Ichimoku, we close the trade at 12067. A very easy scalping strategy to learn. All right, a very easy scalping strategy to learn. This is another example right here. You see the spike, the body crosses above the upper Bollinger Band, and then we wait for the breaking of the candle, of the red candle, all right, of at the upper Bollinger Band. And once we get that, we are going to be entering our trade and taking it till it crosses the Ichimoku. And once it crosses the Ichimoku, what you do, you close the trade. All right, so let me see if I can show you another one. Now this is another one right here. You are going to notice that this right here, the body of the candle breaks above the Ichimoku. All right, but let me show you this. Now this is going to be in form of a real time. All right, I don't want to lie to you about the strategy. I'm not going to lie to you about the strategy. Now, when this candle was forming, the Ichimoku was never near the candle. The Ichimoku was down below when this candle was forming. All right, if it was another YouTuber, they would tell you you would have avoided this trade because the Chimoku was very close to the candle. But that is a lie. All right, if you see this, the candle, as the candle was forming, the Ichimoku was below the candle, and then this big ass spike happened. And now that is the downside of trading, this of scalping on the boom and crash market. All right, you are prone to spikes that are going to give you losses in your trades. All right, but this strategy has enough in the basket for you to overcome the losses, or to overturn the losses into profits every day. Okay, per day you are going to definitely end with profits or minimal loss. Okay, there is no day you are going to always make profits in the market. There are days that you are going to close in losses. All right, but overall you are going to have overall profits when you use the strategy consistently, because this strategy is not a 1 minute strategy that just gives you entry and you just take for 1 minute and you leave the market. No, this strategy makes you hold trades for longer time. All right, that could cover the losses of spikes that you've had, and you are going to be holding trades for longer time in profit more than there's going to be a spike in the market. All right, so you just have to, if you want to tweak the strategy, you can tweak it to whatever settings you really want. But I really love the settings and I use it a lot. All right, and it works well for me. All right, it always works well for me. All right, so sometimes I scalp and sometimes I swing. Sometimes I don't trade boom and crash, and sometimes I trade volatility index. But something is sure. I use most of the strategies I use most of the strategies in my YouTube channel. Most of them I created a very long time ago, but I still use them. Examples are the indicator that shows the blue and green line, the average directional index. I use that a lot. I also use the MFI. I use the force index. All these strategies are in my YouTube channel, and you can check them out. So most people ask me if most of the strategies in my channel still work. Overall, they still work. All right, you can't take 4 trades and one of them is in loss, and you think a strategy is not good or a strategy is not profitable. You are not a trader, you're just a gambler hoping to make profits every time you enter the market. All right, so that is it. Just try out the strategy, guys. If you have never tried out any of my scalping strategy before, make sure to try this one out. All right, so let me show you the indicator settings. All right, the indicator settings right here, you have the moving average, the Chimoku, and the Bollinger Band. This is the filter, the entry, and the take profit. All right, a very complete trading system right here. All right, so I'm just going to add them all one by one so you can see how I add them up. You click on the F button, you look for the moving average. We need the 200 exponential moving average. You click on done. All right, so we have the 200 exponential moving average. Then we need the click on main charts. Then we need the Bollinger Band. This is the settings for the Bollinger Band. The period is 20, the deviation is 2.0. You just set it this way. You can take a screenshot or you can write it down somewhere else, and then you click on done, and then you click on the F button again, click on main charts, and then you look for Ichimoku Kinko Hyo, whatever the Chinese name is called. Then you click on it, and this is the settings. All right, the Tenkan Sen is 9, the Kijun Sen is 9. We don't need the Senko span. I just set it to 5 because, well, I feel like setting it to 5. It could be 52. It wouldn't change the parameters of the indicator. Why? Because the only styles we are making visible is the Tenkan-sen and the Kijun-sen. So don't make any YouTube trader make you feel like this number is important when they are only showing you the Tenkan-sen and the Kijun-sen. All right, the span is meant for the up kumo, the clouds. All right, so don't let any YouTube trader deceive you. All right, so you only need the Tenkan-sen, which is 9, and the Kijun-sen, which is 9. All right, then you make them black as possible so you can see them clearly when you're using them as your take profits. Then you click on done, and that is it. The spider strategy is ready for you to use. And yeah, it has a stupid name, but trust me, it works a lot. All right, so thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. Thank you guys for 1,500 subscribers. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much. If you're not in my Telegram group, trust me, you're missing a lot. All right, make sure you join the Telegram group, make sure you join the family. All right, make sure there are always trade signals right there. There are always traders making money, traders learning every day. All right, so make sure you join, make sure you subscribe to my channel as well. I've said of over 5 times right now. Thank you for watching this video. Prime Flex says bye bye.